What happens when one of country music's biggest rule breakers collides with one of the genre's top headliners? It sparks a legendary feud still talked about today. Eric Church, known for his rebellious spirit, didn't exactly follow the rules during his tour with Rascal Flatts, leading to an unforgettable fallout. From being fired from a major tour to launching his own rogue performances, Church turned what could have been a career setback into a defining power move. Let's explore the wild saga of this feud, the explosive fallout, and how it ultimately shaped Eric Church's legacy. From the start of his career, Eric Church has been recognized for his audacious, rebellious nature. One of the earliest instances occurred in 2006 when he was a rookie performer opening for Rascal Flatts. Thanks to Church's unapologetic attitude, what should have been a chance for exposure quickly morphed into a legendary tale now part of country music folklore. That same year, Church released his album, Sinners Like Me, which propelled him into the country music scene. This record was pivotal, showcasing his raw, outlaw-like attitude. 3 of its 4 singles, his debut, How About You, the edgy Two Pink Lines, and Guys Like Me, rose into the top 20 of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. These tracks not only solidified Church's place in the industry, but also highlighted his unique storytelling style, often portraying the American everyman, someone striving to succeed despite societal challenges. In addition to its singles' success, the album reached number 7 on the Billboard Top Country Albums chart and made the top 30 on the all-genre Billboard 200. Church soon received invites to significant tours, including those headlined by Brad Paisley and Rascal Flatts, 2 of country music's biggest names at the time. However, Church's rebellious side emerged during a stint opening for Rascal Flatts on their Me and My Gang tour in 2006. He quickly established himself as a rule breaker, often playing longer than scheduled and exceeding time limits. His defiance led to conflicts with Rascal Flatts, despite their attempts to resolve the situation, reminding him they had their own show to perform. Church continued to push boundaries. In a 2014 interview with The Boot, Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flatts revealed that they even offered him an earlier time slot with an extra 12 minutes to perform, explaining that going over his time was costing them hundreds of dollars in fines. They were essentially begging him to adhere to the rules. We sat him down in our dressing room and said, "We'll put you on early so you can play longer, but please, just be off the stage. We still have our act to perform," he recalled. Yet, true to his nature, Church ignored their requests. Night after night, he exceeded his scheduled time, resulting in fines for Rascal Flatts. The turning point came at Madison Square Garden in New York City, where Church deliberately played an extra 20 minutes after being warned about the consequences. For Rascal Flatts, who had already been covering his time overages, this blatant disregard for the rules was the last straw, and Church was quickly removed from the tour. For a young artist, such a dismissal might seem career-ending, but it actually established Church's status as a country music maverick. He embraced the moment as part of his larger-than-life narrative. While other musicians might have viewed being taken off a high-profile tour as a setback, it became a central aspect of his brand, the renegade artist unwilling to be controlled by even the biggest names in the business. Reflecting on the situation, Jay DeMarcus expressed his frustration, saying it was somewhat insulting that, as the opening act, they tried to follow the guidelines set by the headliner. However, it wasn't worth the effort, as we received no respect or kindness in return. So, we remarked, "See you." Though fired, Eric Church remained unfazed. He turned the situation to his advantage, launching his own Me and Myself tour and purposefully scheduling his shows in the same towns on the same nights as Rascal Flatts. Looking back, Church told Playboy, "We were essentially ostracized. Nobody reached out to us. It was as if we were radioactive." Ironically, this audacious move opened the door for another rising star. At the time, Taylor Swift had been hired to open for Rascal Flatts in place of Eric Church. Years later, Church jokingly suggested she should send him her first gold record as a thank you for being let go. Swift did just that, sending him a gold record with a note that read, "Thanks for playing too long and too loud on the Flat Tour. I really do appreciate it, Taylor." Now part of the Eric Church Country Heart Restless Soul exhibit, that very plaque sits in the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, honoring his rebellious attitude and the legacy he has built in country music.